Good morning, welcome to day 4 of 75 Hard. The noise. Next to me is my coffee, sorry. I actually woke up really crabby this morning and with a headache. I don't know why, but Duncan kept whining at me and like waking me up a million times. So I just didn't get good sleep. I know like parents deal with this, right? Obviously with their kids, but I'm like, he's a dog. He's a dog, he's not a child. Like he didn't need anything, I don't know, whatever. But so I'm extra excited for this coffee because I need a little boost. I need to get some editing done this morning. I need to turn my little morning crab self around, and I think caffeine in the gym will do the job. It's okay, it'll be okay. We just got a grocery order delivered. So I want to give you a haul before I go to the gym. We normally don't do delivery, but I think with like a credit card or something, we get free delivery, so we're like, whatever, we might as well take advantage. But first we have eggs. We know I eat a lot of eggs in this house. Cabbage, scallions, carrots. I think tomorrow I'm gonna make, it's called an egg roll in a bowl, and it looked really good. I wanna try that recipe and see if I like it. But we still have soup left for dinner tonight. So I think in tomorrow's video, I'll be making that. Cheddar cheese. I also really wanted to get one of these cheese wire cutters, so I threw this in the order. I think it was like $5, but they are so beneficial for cutting slices of cheese. Cottage cheese and Greek yogurt are big staples for me. Unfortunately, I used to buy the like store brand or like the Walmart brand Great Value Greek yogurt, but I find that buying this kind actually helps the texture of those Greek yogurt bagels, so I do buy the Chobani. Frozen strawberries and blueberries for smoothies. Oh, also cauliflower for that egg roll recipe. Deodorant. I used to have that like crystal stick I would use often, but I broke it, unfortunately, so we'll see if I decide to buy that again or not. Got tortillas, sesame seeds for that recipe, baking soda. I use this not only for recipes, but also cleaning. Super cheap, so I always make sure I have a good amount. I got heavy whipping cream because I saw that with your KitchenAid, you can make homemade butter from heavy whipping cream, and I thought it would be really fun to try. I do like making a lot of things from home, and I'm gonna continue to buy butter, but I thought how fun, especially if you could take this and then maybe flavor it, like maybe turn it into a garlic butter or something like that and use with a recipe. How fun would that be? Or like, you know how Texas Roadhouse has that flavored butter? That would be so fun to make. So we're gonna see how this goes. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, something like that. Pretzels, some just like frozen greens for smoothies, so they last. And then also I got dates. Maybe we'll have these for a little sweet treat. I got cheap dates last time and I didn't think they were very good. And people said like, hey, if you actually get a better kind or whatever, they taste much better, so we're gonna try these. We just got groceries a few days ago, so of course after coming back from the holidays, we're like rebuilding the fridge up and trying to figure out recipes and whatever. I'm going to the gym so late this morning that I'm already down 1 water, which is great, and I've had a very productive morning otherwise. But we're filling up to start number 2, and I'm finally ready to go work out, and I'm really excited. Like I need to get there. Week 1, day 4 on the Alive app, the program Lift, was quads and calves. So we started out with some squats. Always love a good squat. I'm working back up to my normal weight. On Monday, I pushed it way too hard with these squats, so I was being a little bit gentler, which is good. Then I went into reverse lunges. These felt really awesome. Then went into a superset, which was first goblet squats. I feel like I could have gone heavier on these, but I will the following week. The second part of it was calf raises. When I tell you, I think my least favorite thing to work out is my calves. I also hate when my calves are sore. I don't know why. I think it's the most uncomfortable thing, but that's okay. We did some weighted calf raises. I apologize for these angles. When I film in the gym, it's just not always top tier quality because I'm trying to be discreet. I'm trying not to film other people and draw attention to myself. You know what? But maybe I just need to learn to take up space. I don't know. And we finished with the leg extension machine. Always try to go at a good pace with these to really get the most out of it. And I totally forgot to stop the workout, okay? I literally let it go until after I got back and jumped in the shower. So it says it took me 1 hour and 12 minutes. It did not, but my leg days always exceed 45 minutes just because the exercises take longer to set up and longer to complete. So that is that. When I tell you I feel 1 million times better than I did when I woke up this morning than I did compared to an hour ago, like the gym really does that. I can't even lie, it does that. And it's not like I even had the best workout of my life because I'm still a little sore from Monday. I can't lie, like I am definitely a little sore. And so for all the quad targeted or like heavily quad use exercises, I went later. I did because that's all I could handle, and that's fine. That's fine. My body will adapt and we'll get more used to it as the days and the weeks come on, right? Like I just took kind of a massive break. I moved a good amount while I was at home and traveling for the holidays, but I didn't lift any. So it was a bit of an adjustment, and man, my mood, my body, like everything just feels immaculately better. So this is your sign to go to the gym because you just feel so much better. I feel like this morning I was like, I had a headache, I was tired, I was crabby because the Duncan kept waking me up, and I'm like, bruh, you don't need anything. And then I woke up and I'm like, oh, I have so much work to do. I just feel behind right now, even though I haven't started posting these videos yet. Like I just felt behind. I was like, I have a million things to do. I just felt like this rush of like, I just woke up very like anxious and not happy. And now I'm ready to do my to-do list. I'm ready to make homemade butter. I feel myself again. I need to go get my progress picture done though because I forgot to do that this morning. Also do my body analyzer. Let's move along there and then get dressed and get going on continuing with the day. But seriously, go to the gym. Just go to the gym. Even if you don't go to the gym, move your body. Get out a yoga mat. Go on your carpet. Do some stretches. Do some little fire hydrants. Do some whatever you have access to. Like just move. Go for a walk. I even think a literal 10-minute stretch is gonna make a difference in your day. So that is my opinion. Something is always better than nothing. Oh, also I've been meaning to talk about this in my last few videos and I keep forgetting. I've been getting blackheads recently and I never used to. I had some on my chin, I had some right here, and that never used to be a thing. Like I definitely don't have perfect skin. As you know, like I get acne and stuff. It's mostly hormonal, but I've been getting blackheads and I'm like, wait a sec. Why did that randomly start? What am I doing? What am I eating? What products am I putting? Like what causes blackheads? I'm gonna have to do a quick search because what? That just never used to be a part of my skin issues, and all of a sudden it is. And I don't want that to continue. I need to stop that before it continues. I am very hungry. However, I am taking a little break, a little intermission from the normal egg breakfast I've been having the past few days. Also, the egg pan is still dirty from yesterday. I have not cleaned it yet and I don't want to right now. I'm too hungry. So we're doing a bagel and cream cheese. And these bagels are larger. They turned out amazing. So it'll taste great if I just do cream cheese and stuff. And at least the bagel is about 14 grams of protein, so I'll definitely need more soon because I think I'm a little behind for the day. But either way, this is so good. The Greek yogurt bagels are so back. I think we're gonna run into our first obstacle today. Looking at the forecast, it is supposed to rain pretty much through the rest of the day. I mean, 70% is pretty telling, but so like we have to do it, right? If you don't do it, you failed the day. So we only have one umbrella, but we're still both gonna go, and dunks can get wet, it's okay. But we'll figure it out. We'll see if it actually calms down later, but either way, we'll still go for our outdoor walk. Just gotta do what you gotta do. So good. I just took Dunks for his midday walk. It is a little like drizzly, misty, but I still just wanted to get him out and let him sniff around and walk out a little bit. It is such a gloomy day out. In yesterday's vlog, I was telling you how I was just like so unmotivated with like computer stuff and whatnot, but I am happy to report that I've been very productive in that aspect today. I am definitely behind on water. It's 4:43. I started really ahead, like I got a whole bottle down before I went to the gym, but this is still number 2, which is not good. Maybe I can finish it now. Alright, number 2 is down. I will refill that when we get back, but it's raining now. Like earlier when I took Dunks out, I was like, oh yeah, it was kind of drizzly, kind of misty. You know, it's rain. It is raining, but part of the challenge is to go outside and be exposed to the elements, they say. So I have a kind of a waterproof-ish jacket on, and I also broke out the hunter boots. So we're gonna wear this. I do have one umbrella. Dunks is definitely gonna get wet, but I don't really think he cares. So we're gonna go outside and walk for 45 minutes and probably get a little soaked. The chance of rain is gonna go down a little bit later, only to like 70%, but also it's going to, the sun's gonna set. So like we might as well go now, I guess? I don't know, there's not really a right or wrong way to do this. I'll see you out there. You have drool everywhere. Good boy. So Duncan's a water dog, right? So he loves the water. So he is not afraid of some rain. So we're out walking right now and he like, after we bath, right, he gets the zoomies. So
So he'll get wet from the rain, he'll like shake it out, and then he'll start pulling me, like, cause he'll get the zoomies. It's not like, oh, terrible walk etiquette, he's just excited. It's actually really funny. See, like, you can totally tell he's wet. See, and he'll start going crazy. I don't think he minds though, and I promise it's not too cold. He is fine. We did it. I am freezing. I am cold. Dunks wants to get inside, but we did it. So focus. You're so cute. Well, my leggings are 2 different colors. My thighs feel numb. Okay. You did great out there.
Oh my gosh, my hair. Ew. It's like so snarly and knotted and gross. I really should have shut the bedroom door right when we got in because now my sheets are probably disgusting, full of rainy, muddy Dunkin', and I need to wash those ASAP. I wanted to let him off leash so bad because he kept trying to get the zoomies, but we just weren't in a good area for me to do that. Like, we were by too busy of roads. I mean, he probably would have been fine, but like, I'm not risking that, you know? But he had a great time. And that will get you warm and get you cozy. These 45-minute walks after dinner have been putting him out for the rest of the day. Like, it's great. And coming off of that walk, what's a great meal for dinner? Soup. Nice warm soup. Number 3. I will say though, that felt like the longest walk ever. Like, I kept asking Keith on his Apple Watch, like, okay, what time are we at? What time are we at? What time are we at? Would not recommend, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
Bon appetit. And with that, this soup is officially done.
Thoughts on the challenge so far? I'm only 4 days in, so I feel like I can't complain. The only thing that I really think is stupid is the water.
Water is stupid. It's the hardest part. Because we have to do the same amount, and I'm 50 pounds more than you. Everything else is fine.
I will say we haven't reached a weekend yet. I've been using retinol for a few months now, and I feel like it's finally doing well for my skin. Like, I'm not breaking out from it anymore. And I think it's helping with like skin texture and I don't know, just a lot of stuff. I'm almost to the end. If you can't tell, I'm literally scraping the rest out of this serum container that I can. The retinol I have been using, this isn't like prescribed or anything, but this is 0.3% retinol complex serum with peptides, designed for sensitive skin by First Aid Beauty. Love them. Favorite skincare brand for sure. I only do it at night. If you do it in the morning, you have to be really careful about sunscreen and the sun and all of that. I think it makes your skin like more vulnerable, but I started not every night and now I do it every night, but just at night. So I'm gonna let that like dry down, set for a little bit, and then I really need some tanner because I'm looking really pale. My hair is also really yellow, and this is my least favorite combination. Like, it makes me feel the worst about myself when my hair gets really yellow and my skin gets really pale. I just don't like this combination on me. And so I think tomorrow after I work out, I might use my purple shampoo. It is time, and then I'll get a little bronze on my face and I'll feel much better about myself. This is by Coco and Eve. It is their antioxidant face tanning micro mist. I love Coco and Eve tanning products. And I think about it, I'm like, if 2 products can make me feel that much better about myself, why not? Go for it, you know? It's already 8:30 and I still have 1 more full water to go. Oh man. I'll say it over and over again. The water really is the worst part. Like, the rest of it I can get behind. I could see myself doing like 3 of these water bottles, which is more than a half gallon. It's 3/4 of a gallon, but not a whole gallon. I just don't need it. I just don't. I don't wear real pajamas very often. Like, most of the time I wear a t-shirt, and I like a t-shirt to bed, but also I feel like I really like wearing regular pajamas. Where do you buy regular pajamas? Like, I don't need them to cost a fortune. I don't need them to be like insanely the best things I've ever put in my body, but like, where do I get pajamas that are like fairly affordable? These are from Amazon. I bought them like 3 or 4 years ago. They look way more orangey on camera. Maybe it's just because I'm really pale, but they're actually more like peachy pinky in real life. I tidied up the kitchen, vacuumed, picked up the living room. I like straightened out the couch. Oh my goodness, so handsome. But it just makes me feel so much better. I bought these from a market in Austin. The artist name is Bridget, and she does like oil paintings. These are just prints of the paintings, but I really like both of them. Depending on when I finish this water, I think I might actually fall asleep at a decent time tonight, which is really exciting. Part of the reason I was staying up is because we were watching the new season of Squid Game, and I wanted to stay up to watch it, but we finished that, so that's good. Let me know if you want to see anything specific with these daily vlogs. Like, Do you want me to talk more about food? I'm gonna be doing more recipes. Do you want me to go into more details about like my workouts, more details into protein? I don't know, just like anything specific you want me to dive into more, or I'll probably get into this too, but like I'll get my period eventually and talk to you about like how that is affecting the challenge and stuff like that. So like I'm really gonna get into it. So far, I feel like it's kind of just been like, whatever, no big deal. I mean, we're only on day 4. But also, tomorrow's Friday, and we are making plans for this weekend. So tomorrow will be the first time we go to like a social event that there's drinking there, and I won't be drinking, which is fine. Like I mentioned before, I'm totally fine with not drinking. Matter of fact, now I'm gonna feel so much better when I wake up. Not just like being hungover, but I always feel so like anxiety. I get like anxious the next day and like overthink everything I said. Like, who did I talk to? What did I say? And then also I feel like I get in such a haze. Like I get so unmotivated. I get in such a rut, and it lasts for like a day or two. So I really don't like drinking too much. And I drink so much in December. And so I'm like really ready for, I mean, a lot of people do dry January, right? But I'll be not drinking January, February, and then half of March, which is good. And yeah, so maybe I'll get like a mocktail or just a water. I don't know, I'll do something. And obviously I'll take you with, but UT plays tomorrow, so I think we're just gonna like go to a bar or something and watch the game. Oh, something the water is definitely helping with though is it's making me snack less and even like want to snack less. I was never a huge snacker before, but I'd always want like something extra, something sweet after I'd finished dinner, or I'd want, you know, randomly to go grab a handful of crackers from the pantry throughout the day, and I've not done that. Simply because I do not have room in my stomach for it. So not only will it not fit, but I just feel full to the point where I'm like, I do not even want any food. And I'm obviously not using water as a replacement for meals. Like I'm still eating a good amount of food. I'm hitting my protein goal. I'm eating enough calories for the day, but I'm just saying it is really cutting out that extra that I probably don't need. And that extra, that is probably why my body fat percentage is pretty high and why I feel like I have not been at a good body fat status in quite a few months. So yes, you need to work out, but like your diet says a lot. And you know, with my soup, I had like tortilla chips and stuff, but I'm not overdoing it. And it's just all about balance. At the end of the day, it always is. Something else new I wanted to show you. So I got the KitchenAid, right? I showed you that before. And then I wanted to just leave it on my countertop. It's just easiest. But this is kind of like the spread we have, right? I used to be super particular about like nothing can be on the countertops. Like everything needs to be clean. We need to have a lot of space, whatever. But I think that was just me being too particular. I don't know what you want to call it. And I'm like, okay, but if we have things out and it feels like people are living in this place, it makes it feel more homey. That's why I started trying to decorate a little more, hanging more things on the walls. I'm like, okay, I need to live in a space that's not just like white walls. I need it to feel homey and like a space that I want to live, and it just have more character. And so I'm working on that, and something I bought to sit on my countertop but also actually be a useful tool is this little recipe book. I think it's so cute. Maybe I'll get like a really big official one day because I don't really have many recipes right now, but it's just from Amazon. There was 2 colors. I did look on Etsy, but I actually really liked this one. I think the design is cute. And then right on the inside, you fill in your name. And then there's a bunch of conversions. How useful is that? And then of course the index page, it holds 100 recipes. And then I wrote the title here, but I didn't even finish it yet. But then you start writing in your recipes. And like I said, I don't have a ton, but I feel like this is a perfect beginner book, and it's so cute. And I just put it on this little stand, and it's adorable. Like now my kitchen feels like more homey, and this place is lived in as it should be. Not so boring and bland and plain. I need to show you this dunk. Oh my goodness. Look at that handsome boy. I will never get over him, ever. My goodness. My favorite boy. This sentence is very much 75 hard-coded. It says, you may want better health, but if you continue to prioritize comfort over accomplishment, you'll be drawn to relaxing rather than training. Yep. It's one thing to say, I'm the type of person who wants this. It's something very different to say, I'm the type of person who is this. James Clear. Fire bars. Fire bars. If nothing changes, nothing is going to change. I read more than 10 pages so that I could finish the chapter and be at a good spot, and I'm proud of myself for not doing the bare minimum when I could have just done the bare minimum, because it's just better to end it an even chapter, right? And for someone who's not a big reader, okay, I did want to end, but I'm proud of myself for not. And that book just has so much information that I always want to like be really slow and just process it all, but I don't know, like there's just so much to think about while you're reading that book. I mean, it really is awesome. As you saw, I finished my water. I'm obviously done eating for the day. We are at 126 grams of protein, which is great. Other notes about my day today, I want to get back on track with my workouts. Yes, as long as I complete them, that's what matters, but I don't want to wait till almost noon to do my workout because I'm like editing and doing whatever. So I'm going to try to get back on track with the timing of things. I just feel better when I get it done earlier. I think I can do that in the morning. It's 10:11 right now. I'm gonna get right to bed in a minute. I also just felt so ugly today. Like every time I turned the camera on my face, I was like, oh gosh, jump scare. So I think I wanna try to put myself a little bit together tomorrow. Like I said, the bronzing spray helps. I might do a little purple shampoo. I just wanna feel good, right? Like if I'm on camera all the time, I want to feel good about how I look. Those are some improvements we can make, but that's also what's nice about vlogging this every day. I can see what I want to improve, not only in my daily life, but also, I don't know, maybe specific aspects of the challenge, whatever. But with that, day 4 is done. I'm honestly excited to get to the next row of sticky notes because the top row is hard for me to reach. Boom! Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you have not and follow along this journey, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 5 of 75 for 75 hard.